Hey friends, don't leave because today we are diving into a controversial topic that sparks debates and emotions around the world. We're exploring the top 10 most hated countries in 2024. These nations, for various reasons, have faced significant international criticism and negative perceptions. The reasons behind these sentiments are as complex as the countries themselves, ranging from historical conflicts and political disputes to human rights issues and cultural differences, and we are also going to talk about these reasons. So without wasting any more time, let's delve into the complexities and controversies surrounding these countries, examining why they have garnered such widespread disapproval and what factors contribute to their contentious status. 1. Israel. Israel, often at the center of global controversy, tops our list as the most hated country in 2024. The ongoing conflict with Palestine has been a significant source of international tension. The Israeli government's settlement policies in the West Bank and Gaza Strip have drawn widespread condemnation from various countries and international organizations. These actions are seen as violations of international law and human rights, leading to accusations of apartheid and war crimes. The conflict has resulted in numerous casualties, displacement of people, and humanitarian crises, further fueling negative perceptions. Additionally, Israel's military actions in neighboring countries and its approach to regional politics contribute to its contentious image on the global stage.
2. Pakistan.
Pakistan's complex political landscape, accusations of harboring terrorist groups, and strained relationships with neighboring India place it high on this list. The country has been a focal point in the global war on terror, with allegations of providing safe havens for terrorist organizations such as the Taliban and Lashkar-e-Taiba. These accusations have led to international sanctions and strained diplomatic relations with several countries. Pakistan's internal issues, including political instability, corruption, and human rights abuses, further tarnish its reputation. The ongoing conflict in Kashmir, a region claimed by both Pakistan and India, exacerbates tensions and contributes to negative perceptions, especially from India and its allies. 3. North Korea. North Korea's isolated regime, nuclear ambitions, and severe human rights abuses make it one of the most criticized countries globally. The secretive government led by Kim Jong-un maintains a tight grip on the population, with reports of widespread repression, forced labor camps, and severe restrictions on freedom of speech and movement. The country's pursuit of nuclear weapons and frequent missile tests have led to heightened tensions and fears of conflict, particularly with South Korea, Japan, and the United States. International sanctions aimed at curbing North Korea's nuclear program have further isolated the country, leading to economic hardships for its citizens. These factors contribute to its notorious global image and widespread disapproval.
4. Iran.
Iran's contentious nuclear program, strict theocratic regime, and involvement in regional conflicts have led to strained relationships with many countries, contributing to its place on this list. The Iranian government's pursuit of nuclear capabilities has been a significant source of international tension, leading to sanctions and diplomatic efforts to prevent nuclear proliferation. Iran's influence in regional conflicts, particularly in Syria, Iraq, and Yemen, has drawn criticism for supporting militant groups and destabilizing neighboring countries. The country's internal policies, including strict Islamic laws, repression of political dissent, and human rights abuses, further fuel negative perceptions. These issues have led to a complicated and often adversarial relationship with Western countries and regional neighbors. 5. Iraq. Iraq continues to grapple with the aftermath of decades of conflict, both internal and external. The long-term instability, war, and terrorism have significantly impacted its global reputation. The 2003 U.S.-led invasion and subsequent occupation resulted in years of violence, insurgency, and the rise of extremist groups like ISIS. Although ISIS has largely been defeated, the scars of conflict remain, with ongoing sectarian violence and political instability. Iraq struggles with corruption, weak governance, and a fragile economy further exacerbate negative perceptions. The humanitarian crises resulting from years of war have led to widespread suffering and displacement, contributing to the country's contentious image. 6. Russia. Russia's involvement in various international conflicts, allegations of election interference, and internal policies under President Vladimir Putin have attracted widespread condemnation. The annexation of Crimea in 2014 and ongoing conflict in eastern Ukraine have led to sanctions and strained relations with Western countries. Accusations of Russian interference in elections, particularly in the United States and Europe, have further damaged its reputation. Domestically, the government's crackdown on political dissent, media censorship, and human rights abuses have drawn significant criticism from international organizations and human rights advocates. These actions contribute to Russia's controversial global image and widespread disapproval. 7. China. China's rapid rise as a global superpower comes with controversies, including human rights issues, trade disputes, and territorial claims in the South China Sea. The Chinese government's treatment of ethnic minorities, particularly Uyghurs in Xinjiang, has drawn international condemnation with allegations of forced labor, mass detentions, and cultural erasure. Trade tensions with the United States and other countries have led to economic sanctions and strained diplomatic relations. China's aggressive stance on territorial claims in the South China Sea and its actions in Hong Kong have further fueled negative perceptions. These factors contribute to a complex and often adversarial global image. 8. Germany. Though Germany is a leader in Europe and known for its strong economy, it faces criticism due to its historical role in World War II. The atrocities committed during the Nazi era continue to influence perceptions, particularly in countries that suffered under German occupation. Additionally, Germany's dominant role in the European Union and its strict fiscal policies have drawn criticism from some member states, particularly during the Eurozone crisis. Despite efforts at reconciliation and remembrance, these historical and political factors contribute to lingering negative perceptions in certain regions. 9. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia's strict religious laws, human rights issues, and involvement in regional conflicts make it a top choice for critics. The kingdom's approach to women's rights, freedom of speech, and political dissent have drawn significant international condemnation. The murder of journalist Jamal Khashoggi in 2018 and ongoing conflict in Yemen have further damaged its global reputation. Saudi Arabia's influence in regional politics and its role in OPEC also contribute to its controversial image. Despite efforts at modernization under Vision 2030, these issues continue to fuel negative perceptions. 10. Japan. Japan, despite its rich culture and advanced technology, finds itself on this list due to historical grievances and territorial disputes with neighboring countries. Issues like wartime history, particularly actions during World War II, continue to influence perceptions, especially in China and South Korea. Territorial disputes over islands in the East China Sea also contribute to regional tensions. While Japan is admired for its economic success and cultural exports, these historical and political issues create a complex and sometimes contentious global image. Conclusion. And there you have it, the top 10 most hated countries in 2024. These nations, embroiled in controversies and conflicts, have garnered significant international criticism for various reasons. While each country has its unique set of challenges and complexities, it's crucial to approach these issues with a nuanced understanding. Remember, perceptions are shaped by a multitude of factors, and it's essential to stay informed and open-minded. Join the conversation below and share your thoughts on this complex topic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful discussions.